Hello everyone, welcome back to Power Director Made Simple. There was sort of a late update for November that added a new feature. The update was dated November the 28th, so I'm assuming that it is not intended to be part of the main monthly update for December, which should be released in the next few days. Why Cyberlink couldn't just wait a few days and make this part of the December update is certainly weird, but then again, we are talking about Cyberlink. On my screen right now, you are looking at a screenshot of the previous version of Power Director dated November 26th. In this image, I have it open to the video generator. Notice that there are only two options, image to video and text to video. I'll close that image and switch over to a live image of the current version 1128. I'll click on the same menu from the left side, the video generator, and in the library window, you can now see three options. The character motion swap has been newly added with this 1128 update. I'll go up to the bullhorn icon in the upper right, and when that is clicked, the new features in Power Director windows open, which is the same as the previous version, except that this new motion swap feature has been added at the top. Now here is the same new features in Power Director window previously captured from just a few days ago. Notice that it is identical except that it doesn't have this last minute additional feature listed. Let's take a good look at this new feature. It sounds like it might be fun to use. I'll first click on the question mark in the upper right and then what's new in this version. That will open up to a Cyberlink web page that gives us a very brief summary of this new feature. But if I click on the link Character Motion Swap just above the picture, it will take me to another web page that gives full instructions on how to use this feature. Now keep that in mind if you get confused when you first go to use this. Now this is how it is supposed to work. So here I go, ready or not. I'll start by clicking on the Character Motion Swap option on the left side menu and the Library menu. It opens up the Image to Video window, and I should be on the third tab across the top for the Motion Swap feature. I've already created the finished AI video that you are going to see here, but I am going to walk you through the steps of how I got there. And stick around because I know that you will be genuinely surprised at the result. The top box is where I'll drag my photo. First, let's look at that little letter I for some information. A small window will open giving some recommendations. I want to call your attention to the middle photo which says full body and the next that says clear background. Just make a mental note of those two recommendations for now. Oh, one other point. Notice it also says that the photo and video should have the same aspect ratio. Now you know why my previous video was all about aspect ratios. You'd think that I was a psychic, or maybe a psycho. I'll click OK to close the recommendations. If I were to click on the little I alongside the video input box, it says basically the same recommendations given for the photo image. Next, I'm going to select a photo from a File Explorer window off screen and drag it over and drop it on the character image area. It's a picture of some bald guy, obviously from Hawaii. It could be me, but then again, it could be an AI-generated image as it certainly looks to be unreal. Now next, I'm going to drag over a video of a Michael Jackson impersonator on stage and the Select Range window automatically opens. I'll hit play and we can watch this impersonator doing a pretty good job of the moonwalk. Now this video is just over 6 seconds long, so it fits into the allowed 2 to 20 second limitation for this feature. Otherwise, you can use either the left or right bars to trim out the video and select the range that you want included. I'll just leave mine right where they are and do the entire 6 seconds. I'll hit apply to continue. Now notice that my cost is 21 credits, which means the cost is 3 credits per second. Now this is not a cheap feature to use, especially if you're not satisfied with the first results and you have to do it all over again. Even though I have already hit apply, I can still change my mind about the photo or the video selected by clicking on the little icon to replace the photo or the video, or I could just drag and drop a different one in its place. I can also click the little icon to select the range once again. I'll click to select the range, and it reopens the previous window. I'm going to move the left side range selector to the right about 10 to 15 frames and stop at around the 6:05 mark. Then I'm going to move the right side selector to the left a few frames until my duration time reads exactly 6 seconds, even. I'll click on Apply once again. Back in the main image to video window, my cost in credits is now down to 18. On the right side is a very important option concerning the method of how the motion swap will occur. There are two options, either keeping the photo background or keeping the video background. Now this is better explained by clicking on the little letter I for information right after the word method. The small window that opens further defines what happens with each choice. No matter which choice you make, the character in the video will always be replaced. Your only option is to choose the background from the photo image or the background from the video. But here is something that will show exactly how the differences look. I'm going to click on the link at the bottom that says Learn More. It opens up a Cyberlink YouTube video. It is relatively short, but right to the point. But right away, I'm a little confused. After it is done playing, I'll move the YouTube playhead back to somewhere around 15 seconds. Look at both the photo and the video samples on the YouTube page. The photo has a complicated background, but the video has a plain background. Do you remember what those recommendations were for the photo image? Practically the opposite of what is showing here. The photo was to be a full body image and have a clear background. I'll just minimize the browser window for now and return back to PowerDirector. I'll click on OK to close this information window. Before I click on Generate, I need to choose the method relating to the background. I'm going to choose to keep the video background. Now I can click on Generate, but won't actually do it here because it's already been generated. The process will normally take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, so I'll quickly jump over to My Creations window by clicking on that button in the upper right of the Image to Video window. If I had just clicked on Generate, it will show my new video being generated with a certain amount of time remaining. In this case, it has already been generated, so I can now click on the View button to see how horrible this looks. What the heck was that? Is this guy even wearing any pants? And the person in the created video does not look anything like the person in the original photo. Not only that, but apparently AI doesn't quite understand the moonwalk and assumes that humans always walk forward. Maybe the shirt looks similar to the original photo, but that is about all. I can click on the Regenerate button at the bottom, but that will be another 30 credits. So, what went wrong? Well, I got to blame myself here partly because I failed to pay attention to the recommendation of using a photo of a full body. My photo was cut off around the waist. And when AI has no information about what kind of pants the subject was wearing, that all-knowing, wonderful AI just naturally assumes that no information must mean no pants. But how it substitutes the likeness of a totally different person than what was shown in the photo is just a downright failure of this feature. I am very suspicious that one of the programmers hid an image of his own face in the code. I'll close this window and the next two image to video windows as well, and return back to the main editing window in PowerDirector. I'm going to try this one more time, but using a different photo image that shows a full body. Will it turn out any better, or will I be wasting another 30 credits? Well, personally speaking, I am wasting 30 credits regardless of how it turns out, but you need to be your own judge. Now, going through this a little quicker this time, I'll click on Character Motion Swap in the library window. I'll drag in the photo image and then the same video. I'll select the range down to exactly 6 seconds by moving the range selector on the left and then a little bit in on the right. Then when ready, I'm going to hit apply. I'll change my method to keep the video background, and then here goes another 30 credits. I'm going to click on generate. As the generation of the new video gets started, I'm going to go ahead and click on My Creations and wait for the finished video to appear there. After a few minutes, the video is ready, so I'm going to click on View to watch my finished masterpiece. Well, that's about as good a set of inputs that I can send it. Now, what are your thoughts about this feature? Do you have something that you'd like to throw at it? If you come up with any video, post a link to it in the comments below. We'd all like to see how it turned out. As for me, I have to lump this feature in with all the other sorry AI features that aren't worth a bucket of spit. I'm not even sure if this one is a worthwhile idea. After all, what would you do with your magic created 10 to 20 seconds of something weird? Yeah, I know, you all want to substitute yourself floating in space like an astronaut. Either that or doing the moonwalk across the stage like Michael Jackson. Good luck in whatever you try. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks to everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.
You know you look even better than the way you did the night before. And the moment that you kiss my lips, you know I start to feel wonderful. It's something incredible. There's sex in your chemicals. Oh, ooh, let's go. You're the best way I know to escape the extraordinary. This world ain't for you, and I know for damn sure this world ain't for me. Lift off and say goodbye. Just let your fire set me free. Oh, moonshine, take us to the stars tonight. Take us to that special place, that place we went the last time, the last time. I know I was with you last night, but it feels like it's been so long. And everybody that's around me knows that I'm not myself when you're gone. It's good to see you again. Good to see you again. All over the world is where I stand when you're back.